Alrighty. The Dragoon. I have never used the Dragoon in a regular mission. The only time I've ever used this weapon is actually in Ventures. And the current modifier for this Venture season is actually increased knockback or bouncy HUSKS. So basically, when you shoot a HUSK, they have a higher chance of literally flying half across the map. So the Dragoon is actually known for the knockback on it. So, yeah, it deals heavy damage and knockback to multiply enemies in a very wide cone. Has extreme limited range, tiny ammo capacity, high recoil, and a long reload time. But the fact that it just knockbacks enemies and just gets them away from the objective is kind of fun. So I want to mention right before we get into any mission or talking about the, the actual perks and whatnot, this weapon, I think for the full potential, definitely use it in Ventures. Get it in Ventures, test it out, because it's a lot more fun having that increased knockback and just shooting a smasher half across the map or a mist monster or any enemy half across the map. It's a lot more fun in Ventures. However, regular 160s, we're going to do a crit build. So we're going to be running reload speed since it's its magazine size is 2. So we're going to be running a reload because we need that. And then we're going to be running a crit build. So it's going to be crit rating, crit damage. And then, yes, technically the weapon does not need that 6 perk with the 25% impact and 400 plus 400 knockback magnitude. But I want to test it out and see how far we can just launch a smasher back without the bouncy HUSK modifier, since we're doing it in the regular 160s. I also have another copy. Thank you, Piper, for giving me an affliction one, but we're going to be running an affliction one too. So don't worry about that. We're going to be testing out 2 different ones at the same time. But yeah, this is the perks that we're going to be running, and let's get into the loadout. So the loadout, you could basically do pretty much any shotgun loadout. This is one that we decided as chat, we do these live, link down below if you guys ever want to help out on the loadouts that we run. But yeah, Buckshot Raptor. He's going to be running lead since we're going to be doing a crit build. He increases your shotgun critical damage by 225%. And then we're going to be doing a Totally Rockin' Out team perk, which, Totally Rockin' Out just basically increases, it gives you more damage basically. And then we're going to be running Sub Wafers and Battle Beat, and then Shell Shock, which increases your shotgun damage by 17%. Locked and Reloaded, since we're going to be reloading literally after every 2 shots. And then Cerulean Might. Now, yes, technically Cerulean Might, you could replace this with anything, but every 1 second adds 3% of your current health to damage of the next ranged weapon hit. So I just want to do more damage. The Dragoon, with a crit, crit build, I mean, I just wanted to see how much damage it can do. And yeah, otherwise that's a loadout that we're going to be running. That's hoppity boppity into the mission. We're going to be running an RTD, and let's just see how it goes. Alrighty, so we found a smasher. Thank you once again, Ty. He's always my smasher guy, but just the knockback on it. It pretty much stun locks the enemy. So even if it's not doing a lot of damage, it pretty much makes it where he cannot hit you. Okay, well, he hit me there. But when it does have that increased knockback, and whenever, he does launch backwards, you're actually... Okay, why am I struggling to kill an enemy right now? You're actually doing a decent amount of damage when it crits. I was using this earlier, and I swear I was doing a little more damage against some enemies. Maybe it's because I'm in the storm. Maybe the storm just dislikes me. But when you hit the enemy backwards, it's kind of fun. You can just stun lock it in a corner and just reload and just keep shooting it. Now, there's definitely other shotguns that you can use, like the Room Sweeper, the Ground Pounder. But I think the point, of these videos is just testing out weapons that you usually don't use in 160s. Find a weapon that you may enjoy because the style of it is, fits your play style, So, and hitting a smasher and just knocking it back is pretty fun. Now, Piper is going to give me a affliction one, so we're going to be testing that out, but we're going to be using it during the defense. So let's just jump right into the defense. Alrighty, so the mission has started. Let me sit up here, get ready for it. Piper, thank you, Piper, for giving me an affliction Dragoon. Let's just test this out real quick. Shotguns are just so fun. I can just stand right here. Enemies can come towards me, and I can just eat them away, or just instantly kill it. Ooh, let me go on the double knockback here. And just, yeah, maybe the affliction one's better when it comes to damage. I mean, like, of course it's going to be better because, affliction, kicks in and it does a decent amount over time. But I don't know. The fact that you can knock back an enemy with this weapon passively is so funny. Just the increased magnitude and knockback. Oh, it's so fun. I envy this gun in Ventures because you can launch an enemy. You can make it fly when you activate the or whenever you have the increased magnitude and whatnot 6 perk on it. So yeah, but I don't know, it's kind of fun. I mean, I think someone's running crack shot, so this loadout's really just purely based for fun. Use this loadout whenever you're trying to have fun. Now, it's not like crazy good for damage. Crowd clearing, it's really good though. I can say that. Like, I can kill like this HUSK just about with a few shots if I crit. Like if I eat a subway fry, I could probably clear an enemy pretty faster. Like right here, I could probably, bam, just dead. Yeah, just decimates it. With the war cry. Wait, would there be war cry right here? And just shoot it. Like 1,000,000 damage, 200,000, 100,000. I don't know, it's pretty fun. Let me get over here. Yeah, stop blasting me, blaster. Dead, go away. I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't know, it's just... is someone using Phoenix? Are you? What the heck? I think he's using a crack shot loadout with. Is he using a crack shot loadout? No, he's using the third rail. I don't know. He's using the ear splitter a lot though. Okay, I gotta use more subway first. Let me eat more right here. Craft more shotgun shells just in case I need them. Yeah, I don't know. I think standing in the objective and or the spawns, I think that's where the most fun is, because you can just knock back the enemies or you can instantly kill them, either or, whichever occurs first, and you're fine. I think maybe a hero that gives you health back, maybe instead of like Survivalist is not that great, but instead of Rex Jonesy, maybe Survivalist would have been better. Now there's also different loadouts that you could do. Someone did suggest running like Chaos Agent with there was another hero, increases like your magazine size. Like running that would be fun too, because your Chaos Agent instant reload. But I think Chaos Agent is a little bit more ideal for like shotguns that have higher magazine size. But if you're running the increased magazine size and support too, like it technically would be a good time to run Chaos Agent. But I don't know, it's pretty fun just going around shooting a husk, knocking them back. Like it's not crazy good for damage. You do have that one time that you kill enemies, but for the radius that it does and the amount of damage that it does when you do crit, it's actually really good. I think, like I said, if you're trying to have fun, if you're trying to run a shotgun that does a decent amount of damage and whatnot, like I definitely think this shotgun's it. Just shoot them, bounce them back, get them out of the trap tunnels, and then they can walk right back into it, and then bam, dead. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, let's look at it go. Look at it go. Woohoo. And honestly, the reload speed, what the heck just happened there? The reload speed actually does help too. Like, it's not too bad. Just look at it go. Woohoo. I don't know. Loadouts like this, I just like running. They're fun, casual. You can just stay in storm. Just look at it go. Now, RTD is probably a little bit rough. Like we do have this good trapped out, so standing near the objective is a little bit hard. You got to be in front. But honestly, like I said, if you're trying to have fun, definitely the loadout to use. Just look at it go. Look at it go. And now I'm using the affliction one. Let me just use the knockback one, because I think the knockback one, it does one shot too, but it just doesn't have that affliction, so it doesn't like kill the enemy over time. But it does have that increased magnitude and knockback, so I think I have more of a chance of hitting them back and further back too. Yeah, like that. From a distance, it even works. I think from like right here. Maybe you have to be... Well, that one got knocked back. I don't know, actually. I wonder what the range is. Because, shotguns, you have to be pretty close to them in order for it to occur or do damage at all. But I don't know. Pretty fun. Yeah, I don't... It's funny seeing HUSKS knockback. Now, if you're seeing that I'm enjoying this, I definitely recommend going into Ventures and trying it out in Ventures, because in Ventures you pretty much knock back an enemy half across the map, and it's a lot more fun than just seeing a slight just push around. But yeah, hopefully the mini boss spawns here soon to test it out. Oh, speaking of mini boss, let me war cry, let me eat a wafer. Oh, and it's it's perfect. It's trap vulnerable. No, man, can I knock it back though? Can you knock back a mini boss with this? I don't think I can. It's dead though. Yeah, the traps are just way too strong. I want to test it out on a different mini boss. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Maybe in a different video, or maybe some other time I might have to, just to see. I don't know if the knockback works. I know like there's some things that does work. Like I know if you run constructor and you run bull rush, I know you can bull rush mini bosses. But I don't know about weapons. I know maybe some weapons do that. I don't know. But yeah, this weapon's not too bad. Good trap, good defense. Knock back enemies, get them out of the trap tunnels, make them run back into it. And it even works on ride huskies too. Look at that. Knock them back, get them away, and then just keep shooting them over and over and over. Now, maybe sub wafers isn't the play. I think Blast from the Past may be a little bit more fun. So there's a little bit more room instead of Battle Beat. Or not Battle Beat, but instead of Battle Beat. Oh, wait. What the? Oh, wow. The only damage that we're taking is due to the fact that we just have a good spawn. But there's flingers. Let me just put... do I have anti-airs? I think I have anti-airs. Yeah, there we go. Put some down. But yeah, I think maybe Blast from the Past may be a little bit more fun. Because I have a little more leeway when it comes to what I'm running. So I don't have to run sub wafers, because I don't think sub wafers is the play since I'm running reload on this. Ooh, don't let me die now. Don't let me die now. Let me just there we go. Use a sub wafer as health. That's what I'm doing. Maybe like coconuts too. Maybe Blast from the Past with coconuts would work too. I mean, like something like that, something a little bit different, or maybe even not even just that. Like I could use something else. Like I could use Happy Holidays, so I can get reduced cooldown on abilities and then run Chaos Agent in support and then use grenades as like a reload ability so I can get, you know, back and back. But I don't know. I mean, there's definitely different ways to test out the weapon and just have fun with it, but it's definitely worth a shot. Dragoon, you know, with the knockback increase, you know, whatnot, is definitely worth using and trying out for yourself. A lot of noise going on. Let me just go back here and just take a view, look at this beautiful defense and talk about it. Yeah, try out the Dragoon. If you guys haven't checked out any of the pyro weapon videos, definitely recommend checking out like the Spyglass or it's basically the twin, the old Betsy. They definitely were good too, and whatever future, you know, pyro videos that I'll have out at the time. But otherwise, you guys have an amazing day, amazing night wherever you are. This mission's pretty much over. Yeah, look at them. Phoenix W. Woohoo. Try it the Dragoon. Try it for yourself. Try it with a slightly different loadout. Try it with Blast from the Past, or try it with a Chaos Agent. Make a build that fits for you, for your playstyle. Otherwise, that's it. Let me know what you think of the Dragoon. Go try it out. Let me know if you'd rather have Affliction or the Knockback, because I think they're pretty much the same. The Affliction kind of kicked in a little bit. Otherwise, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.